Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. Sorry I'm moving you around a little bit here. I'm working on a few pocket letters and I found this really cool paper that I had in my stash. I didn't even know. Look at these, all the boards. I mean, awesome, awesome. So I thought I would do a couple of pocket letters, and this also is with the same uh, paper series or whatever it's called. I don't know. So right now I'm just making some pocket letters. I thought you would join me. Oh, I have to complain. I gotta complain. Um, I kind of had a crazy day today. Today's Monday. I had kind of a funny day. Mom called. She was feeling a little depressed, I think. She kind of down. I went and spent some time with her. And I had seen a couple of ladies with their pocket letters, doing all kinds of crafts, using all kinds of different medium, metal and paper and lace and so on and so forth. And I saw a couple doing some doilies. And Mama is fantastic. She, when she's got nothing to do, she knits. She used to sew a lot. And she crochets. She does everything. She's so talented, and I do not have that. I have no. The tension in my knitting is like terrible. And my daughter and my mom both are crafty that way. I'm more of the visually creative, you know, but when it comes to things like that, so I had seen some girls make doilies, and Mom didn't have a pattern or anything, and I just happened to show her on her camera, on her computer. Um, I went on to YouTube and looked up mini doilies and showed her a few things that I would like. Sorry, I've got something in my eye, probably hair, whatever. Um, anyway, so I asked her if she could do it. Well, guess what? She did one. I mean, just a regular circle one, but oh my God, like I cannot do this. And she shows me all the time I can't do it. Then she did a bigger one because we were looking at a different pattern, and she did another circle. So anyway, she is going to make some for me so I can put them in my pocket letters. Isn't that lovely? I mean, she's so sweet. She's got so much. It passes the time. She says she has tons of wool. Um, I'll probably get her some crochet thread. I'm not quite sure the technical name of it. But I would love to be able to send some to some of my friends. So that's what she's doing. She's knitted scarves. She knits hats. She knits booties. She gets me exhausted, but she does it while she's watching TV. I mean, it passes the time. My stepfather sleeps a lot because of his medication and his dementia, and she gets bored. So this passes the time for her. So I'm going to print off some pictures and instructions to do some of these small doilies, and she's going to do some for me, but it gives her something to do too. So I'm looking forward to showing those off because she is so good. So right now, I am going to turn you around here. I apologize. I know it's noisy, even though it doesn't sound noisy to me. It is noisy when I turn this thing because my camera's very sensitive. So anyway, I've just cut the 3.5, and I was just about to start cutting the 2.5. The other thing I wanted to tell you about was I upgraded my system to Windows 10. What a mistake. I am so comfortable with this webcam and being able to stop it video more, import it into my movie maker. I mean, I know I don't have very good um, video editor, and I haven't tried the YouTube editor yet, which I'm going to maybe try with this one and see. And anyway, total disaster. The camera worked, but I couldn't view. You know when you're recording something and you have to stop and you want to go back to see where you left off or that it videoed okay. I couldn't preview my videos. And I mean, I said to heck with it. So it took me forever, like 2 days, to try and find out where I could revert back. And I went online, I checked everything. Oh, they had so many complicated ways. They told you needed to download this in order to do that. Well, I went to the Lenovo, which is my laptop's company, in there to see what I could do. Excuse me. It was sitting right there, you know, revert back to, or, yeah, I think it was, I can't remember if it's revert back to Windows 8.1. Well, that's what I have. And you know what? Until Windows 10 can be doing what I want it to do. I mean, at first I thought it was fantastic until I started using it for my regular stuff, which is my videos. I mean, this is my favorite thing to do, and if it's not going to work properly, well, you know, goodbye Windows 10. I mean, I really liked a lot of the features, and I think it would be great for someone who wants to use it for their business or something, but for me to use it, no. Alrighty, so I've just cut up some of these. Now I'm going to have to try and remember. Here we go. So there's 1, 2, 3. It's just to make sure that they match. 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to have to try and figure out, because I want them all to match. I got to figure out which ones go with which ones, and I'm hoping I won't mix it up too much, and I probably already have. I might be able to sneak that one in. Nope, that doesn't fit there. Now it's a puzzle. Now that I'm a fool to do this, and I'm busy talking to you, I might be able to get away with that one, and maybe not. Alright, now it's puzzle time, trying to figure out, okay, which ones fit where. Now these are too small. Okay, do these two fit together? No, they don't. Who's this one? No, it doesn't. Okay. Now I've got to try and fit it all together. What a fool. I mean, I was so busy talking and doing that I didn't pay attention to what, which goes where and how and who and why. And do this one and this one. Nope. So if it doesn't fit, you know what I do. I just do what I can. And this one's probably, nope. Actually, that one doesn't go there at all. That one doesn't go there. And that one doesn't fit. Now, why is that? Now, that one fits. Excuse me. And that one does not fit. And that one fits. I shouldn't have mixed them up. That's my problem. So this is the joys of doing pocket letters, and if you're using a pattern, do it properly, Donna. Do it properly. And these ones don't match that, so maybe this one goes down here. Oh, that was my fault. I didn't do it properly. So now I've got to go. Okay, so this is going to take me forever to match these all back up again. Oh dear, what can I say? Now those don't go together. Does this go down here? And that doesn't go down there. So obviously, this must be the top corner. La 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 la. Aren't we having fun? Nope, not yet. Not having fun yet. I was so busy talking I didn't pay attention. Now I'm going to have to go through all of these and try and fit them all together again. Well, at least these 3 fit together. I know that. So now I just have to fit these other ones together, which I was hoping I wouldn't have to go to too much trouble, but obviously I will. Ugh. If that one goes with this one. So let's check it right. Does this go with this one? Aha! So I need these 3, and then I gotta find the bottom. So these ones are okay. The problems of doing videos. Anyway, yeah, so I had Windows 10. It was such a disaster. I was so disappointed. I had about 4 videos I wanted to do, and I couldn't do them because my camera wouldn't work. I couldn't figure it out. I mean, the camera worked. It taped, but I couldn't preview nothing. Alrighty, so those 3 are together. It helps if I have a sleeve to put them in right away before I forget. Oops, wrong way. Why does that look funny? I don't know. Anyway, so now I am doing another pocket letter. One of the girls that I can't remember now. I think it's Art Junkie. I apologize if I get it wrong. Is doing a giveaway. Only you have to follow certain rules. There's a whole bunch of rules. You got to be a crafter. I don't think I'm a crafter. I think I'm just an amateur. Who's it? Who's it? What's it? Who's it? What's it? Yeah. So I'd love to get involved in some of these, contests or, well, whatever they're called for people who are. Oh, that one's not going to fit there. But it could if I had to. Oh, man. These go on the bottom. Nope. See my problem, my dilemma? I screw up a little bit, and then I end up screwing up lots. I wonder if this one would fit. No. Okay, so now I have a puzzle. Now I have a puzzle. Now I need to know, where do I put that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. That one's too small. That one's too small, so it's got to have been at this end. This one's going to cut. Now this one looks like it's the edge, so it should, but in fact, go there. It should. And that should go there. But maybe it's this one that goes there. But that's not correct. It is not correct. And you would think it would fit as the edge. It should be this one. It should be that one. It should be. And this should be there, but it's not. This one, that's not there. It's too small anyway. So you see my dilemma here is that I was stupid enough to cut these off. Aha, these 2 go together. So if these 2 go together, maybe these 2 will go together. No? These 2 definitely go together. These 2 definitely go together. So let's go all the way over here. Nope. See what I've done? I've just made a boo-boo. I've just made a boo-boo. And that won't fit there because it should be the straight edge and the bottom, correct? Correct. So, you know what? I'm going to put these in here. They look close enough to make it look nice. So there is my, for now anyway, this is my pumpkin. There we go. See, don't get distracted when you're doing things, because then when you're trying to put them all back together, it doesn't always work. So, anyway, now what we need to do is to decorate. And I didn't bring out any of my things in order to decorate because I wasn't planning on doing this video. I was planning on just complaining. Totally complaining. Complaining about my Windows 10, which really ticked me off. And complaining about everything. Anyway, this is what I'm doing so far. I'm going to check this video out and see if it's actually going to work again. Thanks for joining me. I am sorry it's been kind of a messed up video, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm a little worried about Kathy, no guts, no glory. She just kind of left a message on Facebook. She was a little worried about something and asked for prayers, so I'm a little concerned. Sarah and Douglas we haven't heard from. That's a little bit concerning too. You know, we all become family, and when we become family, we miss each other when we're on here often and we don't see each other. So my prayers and my thoughts are going out to both of our YouTubers. I tried to catch up last night on some of my videos. I have so many subscribers. I have so many that I am subscribed to. Excuse me, that I find it hard sometimes to catch up on all of them. So forgive me if I haven't left a comment, simply because I'm trying to catch up on so many videos. And some of you guys are great. What was the other thing I wanted to mention? Oh, Mike, thank you so much for doing your 21 questions. It was great getting to know you, and you and Lisa are great. Love you guys, and you're a great example to how married couples need to be there for each other, and I really enjoyed that, and I know there's lots of love there. Every day is up and down with everybody. We all have things, issues, and so on. But you know what? We're still together, and I'm proud of you guys. Susan, wait for your video. I know that we talked about some message center ideas. Well, actually, you showed me something, and I tried to talk you into doing a video because you're good at it. You know, and you should try some pocket letters. I know it's overwhelming at first, but you know what? Look what I did. I mean, I messed up. Now I'm going to have to decorate it. And I'm going to do that with kind of, I'm not sure. I might do a Thanksgiving theme. I might do Halloween. I don't know. I have all of these pocket letters. I've got my Halloween one. I've got this one. Sorry. This Halloween one here, and I've got this one here that I had fun doing. This was a fun one that I enjoyed doing. One of a kind, imagination, wonder, wish, a lot of hugs, a lot of words on this one. And then this one is kind of a travel one that I did, kind of a fall-colored travel one. A lot of places, and I liked that one. And then this one here is a fall theme I had done. It's a fall theme. And then this is that Halloween one. I still haven't finished it. This is that vintage one that, well, sort of. But I got some ideas watching a couple of videos last night, so I might be able to finish that with my rest of my trinkets that I picked up. So now I'm going to tackle this one. I think these are harder to do when you have a background all the same, because you kind of need to mix and match, and at least with plain backgrounds, you can embellish it any way you want, use it in different colors, and each pocket letter doesn't have to match. The only thing is that I like to have sort of like a 3-colored theme, and maybe throw in one or two other ones besides that. But that's what I do. But you know what? I'm still learning. I just found out how to do embossing, which I thought was really cool. I got some more stamps. I've got that new paper pumpkin package, and I was playing around with that. I only did the one, the treat bag that came with that, but I love the stamps I got, so I'm going to use a couple of stamps now. I hope they'll show up on this, and if not, I may go with some plain paper and then just really have fun with the stamping and embossing. And, you know, I'm learning and learning and learning, and that's the whole idea about this whole crafting stuff. Anyway, I better go before it's 20 minutes. I hadn't planned on being on here that long. I was just so excited to get my Windows 8.1 back so I could do my videos and preview them and edit and do whatever I need to do. Puppy, you've been fed, you've gone out, I'm busy. He's talking to me like he wants to go out again, and we've been out twice in the last hour, and you didn't do anything, so don't look at me. My two cats are sleeping together on the bed. I wonder if I turn this around if you can see. Now let's try and lift it up quietly. Turn it around so you can see my babies, my fur babies. Look at that. One's black, the other's brown. I can't see it very well, but they're both sleeping on my bed. Now the black cat, she's the younger one. She's Kitty, little Kitty, but my grandson called her Tink. And the old man on the far side, he's my old guy. I called him Kitty. Sound asleep. Oh, sorry, this is going to be noisy. It's always noisy. I still love my rotating plastic thing here. I got a Dollarama from a laptop. It's fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Alrighty, I babbled on. Thanks for joining me. Prayers go out to our YouTube friends. We love you lots. Hope everything is okay. We've had a lot of bad things happening in this last little while. We've had a stabbing death across the street from where I live. Young kids, drugs, you know what that's like. These 17, 18-year-olds, they want to be gangsters. You know what? If you want to be a gangster, you're going to have to accept the fact that your life's going to be pretty short. I shouldn't say things like that, but you know what? You kids are so stupid. But all the generations have stupid things, and that's what's going on when you're in a big city and there's lots of people and whatever. It was pretty sad. He was only 17, this young kid. The other one was in critical condition. Apparently, drug deal gone wrong. And this is a residential neighborhood, and this is usually not so violent. You know, I mean, there's just something going on with the families that are living around here. I don't know. Take care of your kids, people, please. I mean, this poor guy's apparently he came from Jamaica, and he just got here into Ottawa in December, from what I understand. You know, dealing with drugs is just going to get you dead. Taking them or dealing with them. Eventually, you are not going to see your 85th birthday. Anyway, enough of my yakking, but it was pretty emotional because my mother and father and stepfather live in the next building that it happened at, but I mean, these two buildings are part of the same condo, and a lot of it happened in the parking lot. It was scary stuff, and I had to go over and make sure that they were okay. They had no idea what was going on. They're on the 8th floor, and they live in the back side of it, so they don't hear or see what's going on in the front. And because there's a building in front of me, I don't really see what's going on in front of their place either. So anyway, it's a crazy world sometimes. Take care, everyone, please. Be safe. Look after your kids. slap them across the side of the head if they get involved in drugs. Really, really, really slap them across the side of the head. You know, tough love. Sometimes you gotta do it. I wish I was tough when I was younger. I mean, thank God my two kids are okay now, but oh, teenage years are the worst. If you can survive that, you can survive anything. I better go. Thanks for joining me, and we'll talk again really soon. Bye for now.